I am originally from Chicago. Yeah, that's where all my family is. And I'm a very protective big brother. Like I held my sister Claire, in my arms when she was a baby. And she's 37 now, but I still see her as 444 months. And a few years ago, I was home for the holidays, and my sister and we were having a heart-to-heart talk, and she told me she was gay. And at first, I was like, did I do this? Did we wrestle too much or something? But now I'm in a place where I'm happy that she's gay. Because I'm a man, and I know how I smash chicks. And I don't want that happening to my sister. And she had a boyfriend when she was in high school, but he was kind of a lame, square, corny type dude. Like he might have had sex with my sister, but he wasn't smashing my sister, Like he wasn't banging her head into the headboard. He didn't have her hang from a shower rod. He didn't grab her by the pussy. He was so unpresidential. He never would have made it here. So, when you see two women together, it's very sensual, it's sweet. They're giving each other soft kisses. They're wearing white lace. It's like two angels. And then Dick comes in and just turns into a murder scene, screaming and begging and, hollering. I don't know. I just don't want my sister being penetrated, I guess is what I'm saying. And you know what? To be honest with you all, I've had gay thoughts before. I'm not attracted to men, but it's just the fact that my sister, my baby sister, has been with both men and women, and I don't want her to be more sexually accomplished than me. I feel like there's nothing I could do to top that. I've had head on the Hollywood sign before, but she has fucked two different genders. I'm like, you Bo Jackson, you. Here I am trying to master one sport, and you're off, doing your thing. So, I'm single. But actually, I've been dating myself for the last 2+ years, which is going quite well. I occasionally smash someone else, but I still take myself back, and all is forgiven, But hey, nobody's gonna love you like you, Have you ever masturbated so well that after you came, you had to take yourself out to a restaurant because the food that you had in the house wasn't good enough for you? I was like, there is no way that I'm going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after the performance that I just gave myself. I was like, Dave, we're going to the restaurant, table for one. I was like, you could order anything you want. Dessert too. I was like, you hit all the spots. I can't wait to do this again. Yeah, I'm not a big relationship person, man. I feel like a relationship is a lot, man. You got to deal with all the person's issues and insecurities. It's a lot of extra weight. I don't even like when I have too much shit in my pockets. Like I don't feel free, And actually, not too long ago, I met a chick that was on the same page as me. 28-year-old black chick from Inglewood. And she was like, I don't want a serious relationship. She was like, I don't need to meet your family. We don't have to talk every day. She was like, matter of fact, you won't even be my boyfriend. You would just be my N-word. And I was like, exactly. And then that made me feel even better about the relationship because that's a word that I can't say. So technically then, I have no title in the relationship. Like if anybody saw us out together and like, who are you to her? I am nobody. That's who I am. And that's the N-word in the relationship that I want to be. So. Did you know that chicks that have all kinds of trash in their car will let you smash raw on the first date? Did you know that? Like if you go and you sit down in her car and you hear the sound of crinkling water bottles and you look on the floor seats and it's nothing but receipts and fast food bags and loose change everywhere, it's a very, very strong chance she's going to let you smash raw on the first date. There's a correlation there. I'm telling you what I know. So, and if any of you ladies have a problem with that stigma, I suggest that you clean your car out. That's my advice to you. So, I don't believe in having to wine and dine women just to sleep with them. And I'm not against whining and dining a woman. I just feel like if you're going to do that, you should do it for genuine reasons and not just because you want some ass. You know, because a good date is based on who you're with and not what you're doing. You know, for example, you could be at some fancy restaurant with a guy, but if you don't enjoy his company, you're not going to have a good time. And meanwhile, you could be having a hot dog with somebody, you could have an amazing time. You know, and furthermore, I feel like if you want to fuck me and I want to fuck you, I feel like I should be able to fuck for free. And the last chick that I was dating, first time we went out, I bought her a drink, Cadillac Margarita from Fridays, $6. And we ended up having sex that same night. And then a couple months later, she came over to my house. I live in Koreatown, and parking is very tight in my neighborhood. So I just put her in my parking garage. Next morning, we go to get her car out, and it was fucking $32 for the parking. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll take care of this, seeing as I've only spent $6 in a relationship thus far. I was like, I'll pay for parking. But I'm still pissed, because I'm like, man, $32 just for some fucking parking? But then I rationalized in my mind. I was like, you know what, Dave? You've been fucking for 6 months, and you've only spent a total of $38. You know, for just 15 cents a day. You know, less than a cup of coffee. I was like, this is all right. This ain't bad. So, you know.